And the Kwara State Amusement Park used to be the pride of the state in the 80s and mid-90s. But for years, the park has suffered dilapidation due to abandonment, becoming overrun with weeds. In this community report, we take a look at the state of the amusement park.
After a hard week's job, rest is most likely the next thing on the mind of Kwara residents. And the weekend is usually the period that provides time for this, so the need for places to relax.
When you relax, you tend to freshen up. You know, it's just like somebody that has undertaken some certain activities. And after these activities, maybe daily activities, you have to relax so as for you to regain back your strengths and to reposition yourself for the task ahead.
The Kwara State Amusement Park was established some decades ago to cater to the leisure needs of residents, but that objective appears to have derailed.
Most of us who have been around the last 30 years or more than that understand that this is a place that used to be a pride of all, open to people, open to children, open to adults at various times of the day and various periods of the year for people to come in, just like the name suggests, an amusement park. But unfortunately, along the line, the place become abandoned.
The sign that shows of an experience with nature, but what welcomes you is a vast land overgrown with weeds. For years, the structure has faced neglect. The place is said to have once included a zoo section, lawn areas for different events, but all visitors enjoy nowadays are canopies and chairs.
This place has been abandoned before. At least we are happy that it's coming up now. But for now, it's not encouraging for the children.
The younger generation have an idea of what an ideal park should be.
Like you put playgrounds, something that will entertain the kids.
Revamping this infrastructure is what the people want. And this government official believes that better days are ahead.
Government has a lot of plans, but for now, we might not be able to say exactly what government intends to do. But I believe that in the bid for urban renewal program of this present administration, at least we'll see very good results and people will be very happy.
The residents of Ilori and Kwara State in general are eagerly looking forward to the overhaul of the park for it to regain its lost glory.
Concerned groups in Uzonwani and Igboe City local government areas of Enugu State are asking the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to ensure the proper supervision of ongoing works at the Adada Dam to avoid more damages to the host communities. The dam, which partially collapsed due to construction oversight, washed away farmlands, destroying the bridge and the only link road between both local government areas. Although effort to rebuild the bridge is ongoing, the people whose sources of livelihood have been affected are demanding compensation from both the company handling the project as well as the government.
Adada Dam, an ongoing federal government project, flagged off in 2010 by the Obasanjo administration to create reservoir which will ensure the availability of clean water to residents of Nsukka and its environs. 9 years after, precisely on August 14th, water forced its way through a section of the dam, washing away farmlands and the only bridge, which serves as a link between Igboe and Uzonwani local government areas.
Many of them are traveling from Nsukka to Uzonwani.
As the residents of the predominantly farming communities lament the impact on their sources of livelihood, the project site engineer offers an explanation.
Workers came and they started shouting that there has been like a strange rise in the level of the water. And then before we have a pipe there to relieve the surge here. So before they could do anything, the wall has already given way.
Palliative measures to link both communities have since begun, and the people are asking for a lasting solution that will solve both water and road problems.
After this visit, we're going to do a letter to the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to get this known to them.
As the people hope for a lasting solution, the affected farmers will need some support to kickstart their lives. Residents usually suffer water challenges because of the topography of the community.
The local government has shown interest in several ways coming to monitor what they're doing. But since this incident happened, they've not come to office. They've not also called our farmers together to appeal to them to have patience with them. They should also hasten up on their palliative measures to enable access across the two local governments so that our farmers will go back to work.
All this damage entails, the consequence is that by next year, many families will not be able to feed themselves.
As the countdown to 2021, when the project will be completed, begins, expectations are that the facility will address the problem to a large extent.
From Enugu to Bauchi State, where the governor, Bala Mohammed, is continuing his plan to open up rural communities to businesses and other opportunities as he inaugurates a 58.4-kilometer road construction that cuts across 8 communities. The road project, awarded at the cost of over 8 billion naira, will link 8 communities across Al-Kaleri and Tafa Balewa local government areas. Our correspondent Hajara Aliyu reports.
Buruga Town, in Tafa Balewa local government area, plays host to the ceremony marking the inauguration of the Elwenduguri, Badaranduse, Birim, Bajama, Kumbala, Kundak, Wurnu, Burga Road construction, which spans 58.4 kilometers.
The road, based on the terrain it traverses, will have concrete side drainages in the built-up areas, and there will be 4 bridges to be constructed, 45 box culverts, and 70 pipe culverts of different sizes, all along the road to be constructed.
Attempts made in the past to execute this project failed. Governor Mohammed unveils the plaque to officially commence the project and salutes the communities for enduring this long. The date set for completion is 24 dry months, beginning from October this year, and the governor is wasting no time in ensuring the timely execution.
In order to make sure that we come with a very robust cash flow arrangement, we have already advanced to the contractor 50% of this amount, which is a total of 4.442 billion naira.
We will watch the weather and we promise when we can deliver. In October, God's willing, this road you will see a lot of activities, starting with the bridge, which is about 3 kilometers from here. We'll start facing it right from middle of October.
The people are ready to avail themselves with the opportunities that this road project may bring.
Now, this is one community that is so rich, but the wealth has been buried for over the years. But with this route, it is an opportunity now to bring out all the wealth that is here for the benefit not of the community only, not just of Bauchi State, but Nigeria as a whole.
The 8 benefiting communities are full of delight. They are about to put transportation difficulties encountered in the past behind them. Hajara Aliyu, Channels Television News.
Let's take you now to the arts. Culturati is a celebration of the unique arts and craft inherent in our culture. As creatives gathered under one roof in Lagos to display their ingenuity. We see that on Art Review tonight.
It's the 12th edition of this cultural event, formerly called My Heritage, My Pride and Sisioge, but now christened Culturati, which attracted quite a crowd from the Nikkei Art Gallery to another venue in Lagos, played host to this very prestigious art fest.
We stand the danger of our culture, dying a premature death. You know very well that a lot of cultures have died over the centuries. The United Nations have said about 3,000 cultures have been wiped out. Our children no longer speak our language. They don't take pride in wearing our clothes or showcasing anything about our culture. So we need to organize things like this to give it fanfare, to give our culture some fanfare, and let the younger ones get interested in our culture.
Performances from different groups in dance moving to the contemporary and traditional beats. It's a night not just for entertainment, but to enlighten the viewers about the continent's rich culture by giving them a slice of it with every piece of the art.
Looking at this event today, is actually boils down to the level at which I think Africa coming together as one to go through what I call 100% us. 100% us means like we are real African, being real about who we are, I'm so proud of myself right now that I'm right here at this event.
Sustaining cultural legacies was one of the reasons the organizers have been championing this fiesta, and the convener, Idris Aregbe, tells us what this show hopes to achieve and what makes it different from others before it.
For me, it's not just about an event, it's a movement that we're trying to call people that, it's a signal that we're sending out to people that we must promote what it has, we must stand by what we believe in, and that's what we're doing today in terms of music, in terms of drama, in terms of performance, concept and all that.
And with this movement, a reawakening of the beauty of culture is expected to be planted in the hearts of the younger generation.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Nigeria's senior men's basketball team, the Tigers, win the Peak Invitational Tournament in China after beating Montenegro 89-86. That's on Sports News. Please stay with us.